OMG BG!
Welcome back to another BeybladeGeeks video, guys. Today we are unboxing Beyblade Burst Hasbro QuadStrike product. And look at this, guys. It's a sword launcher with Xcalius. How crazy is that? So we're actually pretty excited to see what Hasbro has done to this release. We know that Xcalius is actually owned by Xander, so we're gonna see this in the anime. So that's super exciting. We're getting an upgrade of our sword launcher. Also super excited to see what the performance is like compared to our Takara Tomy version. Of course, there's a lot of changes with QuadStrike, but yeah, this is Xiphoid Xcalius X8. So the Xiphoid name stays the same. Very exciting. And take a look at the back of the box. We have the pretty standard 4-in-1 system with QuadStrike, just like with Beyblade Burst Quad Drive. We have Core Mode, Core Plus Mode, so High Mode, Low Mode. Yeah, pretty standard stuff. Not too exciting. Like, what is this armor tip? And what is this driver? TB13Q at 811.
Yeah, man, like that's the stuff that we saw in the teaser, in the intro teaser. Yeah, so rounded. You do see the point of the sword right there on the energy layer base, but that doesn't extend out or anything like that.
Yep, so of course compared to our Takara Tomy versions, this is way nerfed, but that's alright. We will check it out still and see how it performs. And then exciting part is the sword that it comes with, the sword launcher, actually has 2 modes. So you can have right spin, left spin, and also choose your strategy. You can do it in power mode or speed mode.
Okay, so is that just 2 different sides of the ripcord?
From the side view here, there's actually like 4 slots.
Oh, wow.
So I guess we'll find out. Before we get started with the unboxing though, make sure you guys are subscribed and click on that bell notification icon so you guys don't miss the next video. Check us out on Instagram at Geek Dosage and on TikTok at BeybladeGeeks Official. It's unboxing time. Actually quite excited to see this one in the store. It's always nice to see what Hasbro has done to the sword launcher. And Xcalius is always hyped.
The thing with the sword launcher is that although it is probably not as good as the Takara Tomy version, it's still a lot better than your classic light launcher from Hasbro.
Yeah. But hey, this design is gonna be in the anime, so that is a for sure thing. Okay, so this is the launcher. First
Pretty
impression.
standard look.
Standard look. It seems smaller than the previous one actually. We got the base. Got my sword ripcord.
That looks exactly the same for the most part.
Oh, this is screaming McDonald's right now. Oh, I kind of want a McDonald's Happy Meal right now.
Dang. That's looking...
Yeah, after this unboxing, I'm gonna go get a McDonald's Happy Meal. So we have all the parts out now for Xiphoid Xcalius X8. So this is an attack type, which makes total sense. So I do believe the 18 in power on the box here. So starting off with the strike chip here. Of course, there is no metal. Details are lacking. It has much to be desired. And I'm just staring at my Takara Tomy version here. It just looks so much better in color, in detail, in the plastic quality, right?
You can see that they included the sword design in the strike chip, but yeah, plastic, and I mean, is really just there for cosmetics. Like, I really doubt it's going to do anything.
Yeah, in the Takara Tomy version, it's super intricate where the metal sword actually comes out. And of course, with the Hasbro version here, we don't have any of that. Now moving on to the energy layer base. So this is actually the part where I feel like the shape hasn't changed all that much compared to the Takara Tomy version. So I think the attack power is going to be there.
Yeah, if you compare it to other Hasbro types.
Exactly, it is pretty wide, very bulky, and you still have that sword-shaped tip at one end of the blade.
It is missing some metal, just like the strike chip.
But I do expect a lot of power coming from this when you battle against other Hasbro QuadStrike bays. Moving on to the gravity ring, this is just a plastic piece of nothing with a little nub of the sword resemblance there, so nothing too impressive. So let's move on. Forge disc now. So this is the metal stuff that we get from Hasbro. It does resemble a little bit of the Takara Tomy version with the shape. In the Takara Tomy version, there is metal of course, and there's also plastic wrapped around it. But in the Hasbro version of this QS02 Forge disc, you don't get that plastic reinforcement around it.
Yeah, you can see that this version of Xanthus has that point that's supposed to line up with the sword as well, which you have to give props to them, I guess. I mean, like, at least they kept that.
Good try.
Yeah, they nerfed it still, but I guess so. We'll take it.
Okay, now performance tip. This is TB13-Q. It's a flat tip with a sunken in center. Supposedly this is Extend Plus, the QuadStrike version of it.
Where? I can't see it, guys.
It's red. Remember guys, this is the exact setup that Xander will have in the Beyblade Burst Season 7 anime. How are they gonna hype this one up? Now the armor tip. This is the interesting part. So on the side, it looks like Basalt Horogium, like with that super circular wheel-like shape. But this is actually supposed to be the sword driver in QuadStrike version. Do you see the little sword nubs on the side? That's actually supposed to resemble the design of the Takara Tomy counterpart.
The main platform is so much wider and rounder than the original sword dash driver though. Which makes me think like, dude, this actually might be better than the original Sword Dash because of that platform.
Maybe.
It just looks nothing like the original. And of course, there's no metal too, right? Like this is supposed to be a metal driver.
Gonna put it into low mode. Oh man, this feels so different. But the shape though, the shape is actually pretty close. Pretty close to Takara Tomy. Alright, now it's together.
Does the Xanthus disc like actually line up as it unlocks?
It does.
Or is it already lined up? Oh, it's is lined up. So when it's fully locked,
that's when it lines up.
Interesting.
Whereas the Takara Tomy version, you kind of have to unlock that mode.
Yeah.
Right? You have to go down 2 and then you have the perfect form.
Dang.
But oh man, looking at the two side by side, like I just like the 5 senses, like the feel, the quality, the details. Just the touch and feel and the look. Man, it's so much more intricate with the Takara Tomy.
It even smells different, doesn't it?
I bet if you go close to it, it will.
Dude, there's legit like 1 out of 10 resemblance rating. This is crazy.
Like the shape is close.
And Xander has been missing from the anime for years now, and he's finally coming back, and this is what he gets.
Yeah, this one, not this one.
Yikes.
Okay, so now the other exciting part is the launcher, the sword launcher from this set. You can scan into your game, of course, but the interesting part about this one is it comes in 4 slots. So you have power mode, which shows a little like explosion icon there. And then there's also the speed mode with the lightning bolt indication.
And see, that's the confusing part for me. What's the difference between a power mode and a speed mode? Like, to me that's synonymous. Like,
power and speed should be the same thing, right? Like
exactly.
If you're more powerful, then the Bey is gonna spin faster. I'm kind of confused what the difference is between the 2 modes. And if you look at the other side of the launcher, like you can see the insert, it goes into a different slot. But inside that mechanism, what the differences are, I haven't been able to figure it out yet. So maybe let's stay tuned to the test spin and the test battle. Also, the ripcord for this launcher is just your standard ripcord like this. I remember the previous sword launcher, Hasbro actually gave us like a thicker one. Is that true?
Yep.
Am I forgetting?
Wonder why they downgraded
this?
Ripcord.
I guess it depends. Let's see how it feels later on, then we'll judge. But also, let's put the 2 side by side, the Takara Tomy version versus the Hasbro version. Again, the feel, the look, the quality.
Although it was hype seeing the Xcalius set inside the stores, this entire unboxing just makes me feel like I need to go buy the Takara Tomy version again.
So true. The packaging for the Hasbro, just now when we first saw it, it was so promising, right? But then if you really compare the 2 together, Takara Tomy version is just so much better.
Look at that launcher.
Superior.
Yo, and sexy.
Yo, the 5 senses again. The sound too. Right, Takara Tomy? Hasbro. Oh, this is like solid, you know? Alright, test spin time because Xcalius is right spinning, so I gotta insert it into one of the slots here for R. We got power and speed mode. We're going with power mode first. Let's see how it feels. 3, 2, 1, let's... Okay, that's actually pretty solid.
Felt good?
Yeah.
Alright,
It didn't feel like I got caught in anything. That was solid. Let me try the speed mode now.
So that's the lower slot?
Yeah. The one with the lightning bolts indication. 3, 2, 1, let's...
Was there a difference?
It feels similar. but maybe not as powerful.
What does that mean?
Like, I feel like there wasn't like as many teeth grooves inside for the speed mode. Or am I just tripping? Let's try again. Okay, honestly though, I think this is actually one of the best Hasbro launchers you can get. Yeah, I really think power mode has more teeth inside.
More grooves for the teeth of the ripcord patch?
Yeah, exactly. Because it does take more effort to launch that. So if you're super weak and you don't want to use all your strength, then I guess use the speed mode. But I think power mode is going to be your superior choice.
So basically, Hasbro is saying, if you want it to be like lighter, and you need like less strength, right? Then you use the speed mode because like theoretically you'd be able to pull that ripcord faster. But that's strange though, because like you would just use the power mode then, right?
Well,
like,
maybe some people
use a little bit more effort, but you also get more assistance.
Maybe some people are like really weak. It's like their first time like Beyblading, so they're like, I can't do it.
That's real encouraging.
So it's like,
if you're a weakling, mode. 3, 2, 1, let it. Wow, you guys are flying.
Okay.
Oh, got him. A Phoenix. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Wow. You're going crazy.
I'm more so trying my launcher right now, and yeah, I was just used speed mode, and that definitely felt a lot weaker.
Whew. Oh, you took it.
That one. Yeah, let's go ahead and try this Extend Plus QuadStrike driver. It's so weird.
3, 2, 1, let it. Oh yeah, definitely not as aggressive as with the armor tip on.
Yeah, attack for Xcalius still pretty good, but stamina is not the strong suit. Alright, so that's it for the unboxing of Xiphoid Xcalius from Beyblade Burst Hasbro QuadStrike. What did you guys think of this unboxing? Yo, honestly, I was pretty disappointed with this whole thing until the test battle. When I tested this launcher, I was thoroughly surprised. It just actually felt really solid, even though it's like, it doesn't sound all that good. It's got a really thin ripcord. When you launch it, it really reminds me of the first generation Takara Tomy sword launcher, which I really like that one. The Bey itself though, design is a bit wacky with the colors, the design stripped of a lot of the features, right? So still not the most exciting release, but you know, if you are a Hasbro collector or you see this in the store on sale or something like this, I would highly consider this one. I think I would recommend this just for this launcher itself, right? So yeah, that's my opinion. Maybe in the future we will do more comparison with this Hasbro sword launcher compared to our Takara Tomy version, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe, and as always,
Geeks out!